Identity theft hits you where it hurts most, in the pocketbook. Schemers hit consumers even harder after the pandemic began. Eyewitness wants to know, what do I need to do to protect myself after I've been hit with identity theft? Consumer reporter Nicole Kahn explains the steps to take.
Your money and personal information no longer belong to just you when stolen by a schemer.
Just such a monumental problem.
Michael Skiba, known as Dr. Fraud, says identity theft comes at a real and pricey cost for consumers. The average cost to a victim? About $1,300.
The most important thing, if your identity is stolen, is to act very quickly. Act as quickly as possible, because the scammers know they have a very small window to actually penetrate your accounts and do damage.
Freeze your credit as soon as you notice to stop further fraud. Nathan Grant with Credit Card Insider explains why it's critical.
Basically, what you're doing is you're preventing any new credit from being opened in your name.
A credit freeze with all 3 credit bureaus is free and doesn't affect your credit score. Also, add a fraud alert to your credit report.
What that does is it makes it so anytime somebody is trying to access new credit, you'd basically get a phone call.
Then dispute any fraudulent accounts with the credit bureau so they are removed from your credit history. Contact any place you have credit, including credit cards, banks, and even utility companies. Let them know you're an identity theft victim. It's time-consuming, but worth it.
If you just let them know, they're going to kind of put you in a different bucket, like a higher risk bucket.
They will notify you immediately with any unusual activity. JJ Montanaro with USAA says also to change all your passwords and use 2-factor authentication.
Make it more difficult for somebody to steal your assets or hijack your accounts.
Plus, make a report to local police and identitytheft.gov. It gives you the documentation some businesses might require to fix your accounts. Nicole Kahn, KENS5 Eyewitness News.
If you have a question for Eyewitness Wants to Know, email us at ewtk@kens5.com or call us at 210-377-8647.